Anyway, so I handled that phone call. So, back to my story. Went to Chase, paid my rent, did my thing, and just kind of out of habit, I turned left instead of right, and right would have been to go to Arby's. So now I turned left, and I'm like, shit, I'm going the wrong direction. So after I had this serious internal conflict, I just thought, no, you know what? It's not meant to be. Do not go to Arby's. Do not screw yourself before you even started this diet. Seriously. So then I ended up just going. Like I said, at this point, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I haven't had anything to eat, just purely out of, being busy at work. It wasn't even a planned thing. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to crash seriously because I'm hungry and I know I'm going to get out of work and I'm going to be picking up kids and, whatever. I'm going to be driving around home. I'm going to pass like 100 fast food restaurants on my way home, and I'm just not going to be able to do it. So I thought, I need to get hyper. I need to get some energy. So I thought, let me go to Circle K. Let me get a coffee, because they talk about in the 5 by diet that you should eat or should drink coffee first thing in the morning. And then while I'm there, let me just pick up my 2 Snickers bars and just do it that way. So this was the plan. And then I passed Jack in the Box. And I'm like, okay, really? Can I survive on 2 Snickers bars? Of course. However, my taste buds are just going to kill me, because you know how it goes. You eat something sweet and then you want something to follow that's salty, and then you go back and forth between your sweet and salty fix. So I figured, let's see. What can I order from Jack in the Box that's going to be about 250 calories, the amount that's in a Snickers bar? So I did a quick little nutritional search and found that a Jack in the Box egg roll is 137 calories. Perfect. I love Jack in the Box egg rolls. It's like my perfect, cheat food. So went to Jack in the Box, got 1 egg roll, and then went across the street to Circle K. I got a Gatorade because I didn't want to be severely dehydrated after I drank the coffee. And I got my 2 Snickers bars, and I knew that I was only going to have room for 1, but I wanted another one there just to kind of, it's like, your mind does crazy things to you, and if it's not there, it makes you want it more. So I just thought, you know what, let me just keep this second Snickers bar on the hook, just in case I have a sick, disgusting, overwhelming, I cannot control myself craving. It's just easier. Just kind of prepare yourself mentally. So I walked out of Circle K with my Gatorade, my coffee, and 2 Snickers bars. I get back to work. On the way to work, obviously, I slam my egg roll. And then I also got a big cup of ice water to sit at my desk. And basically what I did throughout that time frame is rotate between drinking coffee, because I'm not a big coffee drinker, so I know that if I drink coffee on an empty stomach, I'm going to get real jittery and not feel very good. So I figured, let me just take this coffee in very calmly, very chill mode. So I went back and forth between coffee, Gatorade, and water. And for the next 4 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever, by the time I was at work and finishing my job, I sat there and just went back and forth between my 3 drinks. Now, obviously, the only thing on my brain is food and how this is stupid and what am I doing, and I'll start tomorrow, and maybe I'll just have this later and 5 bites of this, and okay, maybe I just do every variation of this diet that I wanted to create for myself, I did in my head yesterday. But you have to suffer through that, because day 1 is pretty bad. I could have not made a video like this day 1. I would have been not happy. So that's why we're on day 2. Anyway, day 1 is probably the hardest. But when you get through day 1, the amazing sense of fulfillment and gratification that you receive just by knowing that you were able to control your brain enough and your cravings enough to not give in, it gives you a great bit of motivation. So I'm totally motivated today. It is about to be 12 o'clock in the afternoon. My last Snickers bar was when I was leaving work, because you're not really supposed to eat anything after 6. So I ate my last Snickers bar at 6 o'clock on the way home. And so I haven't eaten anything since then. I've had, like I said, I had my coffee and Gatorade and water. And then when I got home, I even went shopping. I took my kids shopping at Walmart. We went to the supermarket to go get like food shopping. And I don't know how I did it, but I was like, oh, I wanted everything. I wanted to smell everything, but I didn't. I came home, I started cleaning. I just I just kept myself busy and distracted. I even went running with my boys last night. I have twin boys that are 14, and they're like all about fitness and health, and they're like have, a million times more energy than probably I've ever had. But they were like, Mom, let's do this. They know I'm doing this little challenge, so they were kind of excited about it. One of my twins is actually doing it with me, even though he has no business doing it with me, but he just wants to do it just to do something with his mom. So anyway, the other twin is like, forget it. Like, there's no way. I have no control. So anyway, but they're both in great shape anyways. They're just kids. So that's kind of helpful because, I kind of have my little buddy, my little sidekick doing it, and we're kind of talking through it. I was telling him day one's going to be the hardest. So today technically is truly his day one. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm going to incorporate other things than just Snickers bars, just because I really like doing this. I don't like doing it really, but I mean, I kind of got comfortable doing this little cleanse thing with apple cider vinegar, honey, lemon, and cayenne pepper. It's supposed to keep your metabolism going at a fast rate. And it also I get stupid heartburn, so it helps with heartburn too. So that's kind of another reason why I decided to do that each morning. So although it's Saturday, so my day one was Friday, but although I want to do my little apple cider vinegar and everything like I normally do every morning before work, I'm on an empty stomach right now, and I feel like it's going to kill my stomach. So I'm starting off. I woke up this morning at 9. Saturday slept in. Just kind of been mentally talking to myself so that way I don't give in. And I'm about to go for a jog. So I know that since I don't have any real fuel in my system right now, it's going to be tough. So I drank a few sips of Powerade, 0 calorie. I'm gonna go take a very light jog, nothing crazy because I have nothing in my system right now. Come back and eat my first Snickers bar very, very slowly, very lovely, and then take my apple cider vinegar thing. And I also drink a probiotic. So although truly this diet is supposed to consist of nothing more than your 2 Snickers bars, for my own health reasons, I choose to incorporate a small little, these little tiny bottles, these little Yakult bottles of a probiotic, as well as my little detox drink, my morning detox drink, which is that apple cider vinegar drink. But that's just my own personal thing because I'm doing that anyways, and I don't think that's really, I don't want to stop that regimen, so I don't think it's necessarily going to hurt. Maybe it'll add a couple extra calories. I'm putting 2 tablespoons of honey in my drink, and I'm drinking this little Yakult, so that's definitely some calories that I'm adding to it. But on the flip side of that, this diet is all about just eating, differently. It's not asking you to incorporate any exercise in there. So if I'm doing that on my own, then I think at least I'm breaking even. The extra calories that I'm taking in by my 2 little drinks, my detox drink and my Yakult drink, I think I'm, at least breaking even by doing the running and, running that off. So, maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Like I said, day 2, I'm going out of town next weekend. So truly, I really only have 6 days to do this. And so I'm hoping to see some decent results in 6 days because I intend on being very motivated and very committed. Like I said, other than those 2 extra little drinks. But anyway, so I hope this did something to motivate someone out there and at least let you know that you are not the only person on the planet that is feeling completely mind effed, because it is definitely a mental challenge more than anything. So stay strong. There's a reason behind this. It's short, and I mean, the worst thing that could happen is that you end up the same exact weight that you are right now. And all the suffering was for nothing. Anyway.
Bye-bye.